because of our limited window of actually being able to talk to one another and do these tracks at this time, Christian suggested a short movie that could end up being really fun for us. I remember enjoying it. I know I've seen it twice ever, and I remember having a good time at both occasions, but that can easily change just because I don't know. I feel like I feel like we can easily just say, oh wow, this isn't as good, quote unquote, as I remember it. And the reason I say quote unquote just because of the different type of movie this is.
Right.
Considering the high caliber animated DC movies that we have seen before.
Right.
Like I am curious, and any quick things you want to mention or about the movie?
I liked it. If from what I remember, it killed an afternoon. Essentially like a popcorn flick. You watch it, you have fun, and then it doesn't really stay in your mind too much after that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if they're connected to the games.
You'll easily notice the connection once the movie goes on.
Because during I think during Arkham City, a lot of things like comic books and a whole bunch of shit was like connected to the game. And I'm like, oh, that seems like a lot.
Or at least they made their own stories in order to force a connection with the games because they were so good.
Yeah, it was just. I remember when the first Arkham Asylum came out, they had just this really short comic of how Batman got Joker, and I was just like, all right, cool. That's all you really need. And then after that, it expanded.
Mm-hmm. And we never said what movie this is to people. The movie we're talking about is Batman Assault on Arkham from 2014. And I hope you have some fun facts ready because I would hope that there's some fun facts that maybe the comic company had some fun conversations that the comic book company had with Rocksteady and just like, hey, can you borrow these ideas, or hey, can you add this to this? Like I hope there's some fun stories behind that.
I would hope so too. I always find it weird when games get like novelized.
Mm-hmm. We've been talking long enough. We'll start the movie now. It is 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 53 seconds. I hope it'll feel that long, or if not shorter, because I can easily see this movie dragging out. Okay, so let's do this. You guys will pause the commentary track when I say to pause, and then you'll press play once the DC Comics logo. Once that fades to black, then you guys will press play on this track. But until then, press pause now.
I forget Gotham
answer
City
that
looks a
riddle.
lot like New York.
Answer the riddle.
Fuck, I didn't hear it. I was talking. I'm gonna say this right now. I really like the voice actor they got for Riddler in the Arkham games.
Is it the same guy or no? This is a different guy, huh?
It's a different guy.
Okay.
Because after hearing him, just like, man, that dude was so good in the role.
Oh yeah.
God, he was fantastic.
Oh, especially when especially when he gets mad, like in the Arkham games. The way he gets mad as Riddler in the games, it makes it sound like the Riddler is actually like, fuck you, Batman.
Yeah. That was quick.
Oh, I would love
What's the lady's name
like
again?
Amanda Waller.
I always forget she's big.
I'm sorry.
I always forget that she's a big hefty lady.
Mm-hmm.
Because after I know you don't want to remember it, but the Suicide Squad movie, I'm like I feel like they're missing something about her.
And now you know.
Nah, I know. Yeah, we needed a larger one.
Oh, the look of this Batman.
It doesn't even. It almost looks like a fan rendition.
I don't know, but he looks like a little bit like anime armored up.
He looks like.
Am I wrong?
He looks very much like a toy.
Specifically that shot where he just stood there. Like
Yeah,
I think it went on for like a millisecond too long. Because if something felt really off about that.
like I can see this detail exactly on the toy.
Hmm.
God damn, he moves fast.
Did you hear the Riddler yell?
Yeah.
Oh! I was saying, let's see, of the current directors right now who write amazing dialogue.
Hmm.
Who do you think, if they were given the task to write dialogue for Riddler in a Batman movie, who do you think could write the best dialogue for that kind of character?
Uh, fuck, dialogue. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh.
Like, of course, my immediate thought is Quentin Tarantino, especially because he's actually a comic book fan. He actually reads comic books.
Hmm. I gotta go Edgar Wright.
Ooh,
Cause
like, why'd you pick him?
cause I like the dialogue in his movies. They're fun, and Riddler's always kind of been comedic at times.
Hmm.
And as comedic as Tarantino could be, uh, I think I don't know. It needs a bit of levity, and that's where Edgar Wright comes in.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like his movies are fun, but
But
they're so serious. So for Tarantino, same thing. But I feel
mhm,
they're just a bit more serious than the rest.
mhm. Also, the first time I saw this movie,
King
I
Shark.
think you can easily guess that I was a big fan of the look they gave Killer Frost. Right?
I sorry, everything's going so fast. Black
Oh, so you're
Spider.
getting flashback of Suicide Squad. But the funnier thing is for this one, I can actually follow what's going on.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, Suicide Squad did the exact same thing. Now that you mentioned it.
No, because because for okay, you want to talk about this now, or
Sure, it's just a character introduction. We'll be fine.
okay, because for all the people, 'cause I remember specifically for all the people that saw this movie before Suicide Squad, and then saw the actual movie, many of them said that um, they they saw some of the stuff that the animated movie did of Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that they saw that in the movie, but the problem was that the movie the movie just said, "Oh, we're gonna take that because it's cool,"
Mm-hmm.
and they never and they try to stick to that style. But the problem was that they try to stick to that style after the reshoots when it was already too late. When that wasn't
Mm-hmm.
the style that the director was going for beforehand.
Right.
'Cause I'm sure. Because we both saw Red Letter Media's review on Suicide Squad, and they pointed out the different tone and just like the different atmosphere that the trailers
Mm-hmm.
predicted after the first initial trailer, which we all assumed it was gonna be dark,
Right.
dark, nothing happy and everything. But then right after that, in the second trailer, that's when they said, "Here's colors, explosions, humor everywhere, color everywhere." But in the wake of that, they took out the story, or at least the straight out of the game
It
logo.
really is. Yeah. That's.
It's weird. It's weird. It doesn't match well.
It seems like it during Arkham City because Arkham City had that type of logo.
Uh, but yeah, like that's when they added all this other like literal all this other shit that wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
Also, I hope that's Tara Strong, and Tara Strong is the voice actress for Harley Quinn in the Arkham games, not the
Yeah.
original Harley Quinn from the animated series, but her. But I guess the one who took over the Harley Quinn role.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I don't know why, but I feel like that guy can easily be voiced by the guy who voices Homer. Also, I think the voice actress for Killer Frost, I think she's the one that always voices Killer Frost in animated stuff. Cause her
Even in the
voice
games?
sounds like, huh?
Even in the games?
That's why for that I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but I know I've heard that voice of Killer Frost several times before in other things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was the thing or the connection with this movie and with this interpretation of Suicide Squad compared to the live action movie. So that's why many people who saw the movie, they were disappointed. That's why they were really disappointed, and then and then they were telling others that hey, if you want to see a good interpretation of the Suicide Squad comic book run, then just watch the animated movie, which I completely agree with. Like, if you had to choose between the animated one or the live action one, easily the animated one.
Right.
Plus it's way shorter, which also greatly helps.
Mercifully.
Yeah,
How long was Suicide Squad? Like 2 hours?
very close to 2 hours, and when it did not need to be.
It really didn't.
I always thought that was funny because I think the first time I saw that, I'm like, is he a robot?
That was a very clean kill.
Yeah, it looks like a robot decapitation.
It really does. Like,
Freaky deaky. I like in this world they bring up like the villains who aren't from Gotham that their response to learning they have to infiltrate Arkham Asylum are like, fuck that, I'm not dealing with those freaks over there. Cause I love the idea of just villains from other cities just saying like,
yeah.
oh no, we're not going anywhere near anybody from Gotham City. Those guys are complete psychos. And I like the story of this and where the biggest issue or villain for this movie besides Amanda Waller is Riddler because Amanda Waller is afraid of Riddler because of what he knows or what he can know about her and her operations because he's just that smart.
mm-hmm. And of course, there's more men than there are women.
Hey, it's Amanda Waller's choice. Because for this one I think they even say that I chose all of you specifically for this mission because of your certain skills that I know will result in this mission being a success. And that's something that they greatly say in this movie, but they say that in a live action movie.
mm-hmm.
But odd stuff like that dialogue is muted because many of the villains that they got for the Suicide Squad in the live action movie, like you don't need them in there. Like, what was the purpose of Harley Quinn in live action movie? What was her purpose to join the squad? Like, the only thing that she had of substance was that, oh, she's the Joker's girlfriend. That's it. Her other skill is that she's sexy and she could hit things with a bat. Her skills weren't required for that mission at all.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say? I'm the one that's just talking.
I'm just amazed that they have a character named Black Spider in there, and I'm thinking he's totally gonna be the next one to die. Is he actually a comic book character? I mean, that's a stupid question. I'm pretty sure he is. If it's in this movie.
Yes.
But he just seems like so much of a one-off. And also because of
So that's why, of course, he had to be a comic book character.
uh, and also it's because of the live action movie. I'm seeing him like, oh, so he's Deadshot. Like,
And I think this was. Oh, not I think, but this was. No, because Arkham, the Arkham games had a little bit of like the I guess the sexy or the
mhm.
sexual Harley Quinn, but it was mainly only in some dialogue and her appearance, but but this was my first time seeing this version of Harley Quinn of just like very sexualized and sexual innuendos and everything like that. And so it took me a while to get used to that. Be on it just because it was so odd to me to be exposed to that.
Right.
But then as the first time I saw him, like, but I got over it just because to me like, okay, yeah, I can easily see this. And you got any problem with it, or do you think that suits her?
Well, thinking back in the Arkham games, well, in the first one, there was only two women. It was Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, and obviously they were the eye candy.
More Harley Quinn, but yeah.
Well, no, but for Poison Ivy, like she didn't even have any pants. If you
Okay.
remember. Um, I mean, she Poison Ivy's gonna be the more sexual, like, because her outfit just kind of always leans that way.
Plus, it's Poison Ivy. We just say Poison Ivy, and you're like, okay, yeah, I think people would get the idea of how
Yeah,
like, how she would appear in their mind.
yeah. And plus, I kind of like that design because she always struck me as a femme fatale. And then she
Oh yeah,
kisses
very.
people and she could take control over them. So like it makes sense for her to dress provocatively.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Harley Quinn, you can kind of design her however you like though. Like, I figured because like in the animated series she had like that one suit, the onesie.
Yeah.
And if that's your thing, yeah, but it's not like overtly sexual as like or like
Oh
the
no, yeah,
Margot
no.
Robbie one.
In the animated show, yeah, like they didn't really they never had the idea of like we got to make this character sexy.
Hmm.
But besides Bruce Wayne, because he's supposed to be like a playboy, a full on playboy. So of course they had to
Yeah.
make him like look facially
Oh, that's the
and
same place from the
act
game.
like a playboy. Yeah. I think is it the Ice Lounge?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also,
And it's the same penguin design because he has that glass thing on his
Yeah.
eye that's just like forced in there.
yeah, which I thought was a neat
I always loved that.
detail. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And also I personally would have loved like a short animated run of events happening in the Arkham world, like an actual small run. Of like here's these 20 episodes in the Arkham game world, but animated. I would have loved something like that.
Mm-hmm. God, Deadshot's just so generic looking.
Who Deadshot?
Yeah, just look at him. Just look at his face. How is he like a character here?
Yeah, because like look, Deadshot and Black Spider behind them on their facial animation, it looked like the same guy. They're just
Yeah.
what changed the hair. His skin is
And
a
the
little bit
skin color,
different.
yeah.
And yeah, like and the I'm just looking forward to when they wear their costumes. Yeah, they're putting all the effort in the animation specifically for Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
Ma-
they're
but
really giving her
also-
face.
But also, to be fair, it is needed for her because of who she is. Like she's supposed to be very like facially expressive and very
Yeah.
flamboyant. Like she needs that.
Mm-hmm.
And for Killer Frost, her facial animations are basically almost the same. Just like just pissed off and god/emo.
Yeah.
And it's funny considering just her powers are ice, so it's all light colors and blue. Oh, he would love to. Don't worry about that. This is
The
funny.
walking was a bit odd.
Montage of them getting their gear.
For her, it just leaves.
Mm. Yeah, that Deadshot helmet design
Mm.
and his arm gloves, design wise, like not really that interesting either.
You know what has my favorite Deadshot design?
Which
You know
one?
that from Batman Gotham Knight, where there's 6 stories and it's in different animation.
Arkham
It's
Knight,
No, Gotham Knight.
Gotham Knight.
It's
Did
animated.
I see that?
It's an animated movie and it's 6 short stories. And then
Oh, that
some of
one.
the-
Oh, yeah, that
yeah.
one. Yeah, I don't remember it. Like, I
Yeah.
forgot. I seen it, but I don't remember his design. Like,
Yeah.
what is it? Is this design like very different and colorful, or is it the colorfulness?
It's colorful and they kind of have him like dressed as a pimp.
As a bit. Oh,
Yeah.
now that is very different. Yeah.
Yeah, and his like helmet is gold, and then all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I always liked this design because I thought he was a bit more flashy and all that, and that always made me laugh that a guy he's supposed to be like kill people from. He could kill people from a distance. That's why he dresses so flashy. Like I like that interesting detail
Mm-hmm.
because I honestly don't remember the design in the game. How did he look like in the game? I fucking forgot.
You only play him, I think, once in Arkham City,
Yeah.
either at the end of the game or close to the end. And his interpretation is very much from the comic book because I think he's supposed to be from England or he's because he or
Oh,
somewhere
yeah, it's
around there
slowly
because
going, yeah.
he's supposed to have like a really strong accent from wherever he is.
Mm-hmm. She looks very muscular.
Who, Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
She would need to be that. She would need to be strong, especially. Everybody in Gotham needs to be very strong or buff. Wait, did she say Yahtzee because of the slap on the butt, or because one of them finished?
Oh, hey, they actually wore the costumes.
Oh, you don't remember that?
I don't. I don't remember this one too much.
Mm.
I do remember the ending.
Okay.
Don't know why.
It's because the ending, like, it takes its turn to like, wait, what? I did not know he was gonna come this early.
Is the design for Batman supposed to be the same as in the game?
I'm assuming yes, no, or I could be wrong because
Yeah.
Harley Quinn's design in this isn't at all close to her designs
that's-
in the games.
That's true.
And in the game, she has a Joker tattoo like right around where her pants are, and so we should be seeing a little bit of that tattoo showing.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. He's just selling her.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens in the third game.
Mm-hmm. Instead it's fear toxin.
God, that game was so disappointing.
And not for me. I had a great time playing it. I forgot. For you, was it only the tank things or?
It's the whole ending of the game.
Oh, the okay. Yeah, I forgot. Oops. Wait. Hold up. Cause my headphones fell off. Yeah, the ambiguous statement true. that felt like a video game thing.
That it really
like,
is.
What
yeah.
you're saying is truthful. I was saying the ambiguous ending. I was not a fan of that. I agree with you there. But like to me, from the start of the game up until the ending was wrapping up, I thought it was all awesome. As especially the to what happens to Oracle, what happens to her, but then later on the revelation, I could see that being a negative to many people.
Yeah. It has its moments, but it's definitely my least favorite one.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Fuck, what's the one that was not developed by Rocksteady? Arkham Origins. That's probably my least favorite one.
Okay, and look, you see the doors right there? It's straight out of the games.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Like you remember how how high tech they open?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I remember a lot more things from the Arkham games, than I think any other game. Only because I think I've had some of my best times playing it.
Mm-hmm. It's very strange music. I've been playing Persona 5 Royal, and this music that they're playing is something straight out of that game.
Which one?
Persona 5 Royal.
Oh.
Like that music you're hearing now, like, you know, that, like, it sounds exactly straight out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's so great about Arkham Asylum? Or working in Arkham Asylum? Is that even the people working there look like criminals. Oh yeah, the other guy.
Black Spider.
Black. Are those chefs?
Like, what exactly did he do? Did he explode his brain or what?
I thought he snapped his neck.
Oh, yeah, I remember this from Arkham Asylum. The cages where you fight Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah.
Also, I think this is Troy Baker.
Yeah, it is.
Who? Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Because I like his Joker.
I did too. Actually, his whole thing in Arkham Origins was like the best part.
Yeah, because from what I hear, like the game may not be. The game may not be as high caliber as your other Arkham games, but that the Joker stuff was like really good. Like, but besides the story just being good, I hear that specifically that story of Joker that was told that was like one of the best ones.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Is that correct?
Yeah, it definitely was. Even if the rest of the game was
like,
just
what do you
sort
think?
of kind of just.
What do you think? Should I get the? Is it worth buying, or should I just watch all the cutscenes on YouTube?
I'm trying to remember the game. Well, I mean, it's essentially, another Arkham game. Like, you kind of know what you're getting stuff into. I just don't like it because the map is really, really big.
Also,
So
isn't the map straight up just Arkham City map, but just bigger?
yeah, or there's some, or I don't know if it's exactly Arkham City,
But
but
basically the
a
same
lot of it
thing.
looks alike. Yeah, it looks enough. Yeah, it looks enough alike. But no, because there's like two islands and they're connected by a bridge, and you have to go through the bridge to go to the other side, and there's like no fast travel. And you think that sounds fun, like kind of just flying as Batman, but when you're on one side of the whole map and you have to go to the other side, and you can only go through the bridge, it kind of wore me down.
I don't know, but that to me that was an odd close up with when she fired. Also, I don't know why, but Riddler to me, I mean Joker to me, like some of the end of it design feels
Hmm.
like Riddler. Is
A
it
bit,
is it just me or
I would say in frame,
like in frame? He feels a little bit like Riddler, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
like they
Okay.
have the same body.
I thought it was just me. You got some really good goodies right there. He looks straight up like I'm gonna rape this corpse. Also, that reminds me of remember from the boys when Huey is at that he's at that convention for people who've dated superheroes,
Hmm.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm now just remembering of the guy who said that he was having sex with his girlfriend, and then she lost control while he was inside of her, and then his penis was at negative something degrees, and then it just felt either broke off. Oh, that was supposed to be the
Yeah.
comedy. We're supposed to laugh, and no one
Man,
noticed that.
they got a very oblivious staff working. No one heard that either. Just like, hey, did you hear that echo? Nah. All right.
Oh, to me, he looks too. Joker looks too scrawny. I don't know why, but the scrawny look they gave him in the Arkham games, it works well for me. But
Hmm.
I don't know why, but this scrawny version, it comes off weird.
I think it's the face.
Okay. Then yeah, I had a feeling. I think it's just a me thing. Well, smoke coming from Arkham Asylum. Batman's gonna drop everything. That's his first stop.
Yeah.
I thought that guy responded to Joker. That is very important information.
I feel like the Killer Frost could have just frozen it, and then they could have just broke it. Ah, there it is.
Yeah, but that's not the appropriate Joker tattoo.
Oh. those bubbles came out weird.
Hmm.
And she got no nipples.
I thought that was the guy. I knew rock music was gonna hit. I got vibes of
And she got
the
flashback.
Matrix bank scene, like when they're entering the music hits.
I was thinking Guardians.
Well, yeah, Guardians is more fun though. I don't know why, but it feels off. Like, did you feel that same way or what?
No, I mean, I just figured, you know, how else would you do that? You know, Kill Bill did it too. I mean,
But to be fair, Kill Bill doesn't. That's the tone and how it's put together is much more better than how this one. They're just walking with music playing and that's it. Nothing else stylized about it.
yeah, but I mean, that's all I got really.
Also, it reminds me. Remember, I think you remember, but that awesome last episode of Justice League Unlimited, and where like where it takes place during Batman Beyond, and Waller is talking to Terry McGinnis, who's Batman Beyond, and she's telling him about about the one mission that made her change her mind about Batman. Remember that or no?
I never saw that.
Oh man, just as a story, it is a really incredible story, and how the writers did a really great job in that.
I'll take your word for it.
What?
I'll take your word for it. He's really bad at his job.
No, he reported it in. It is fair. He's a
Yeah.
C-lister. His arch rival is the Flash, and the Flash's villains are nowhere in the same caliber as Batman villains.
I only know of the ape gorilla, whatever the hell, and that's it. Oh, and
Gorilla
the
Grodd,
guy
yeah.
with the mirrors, yeah.
Through the head.
They're really pushing that.
Oh man, they got Zaz. Oh, he didn't look as menacing as he does in the games.
He does not.
Hell, even the Zaz interpretation in Birds of Prey is better. Like, do you remember his design in the movie or no?
I remember how he acted. I don't remember his look, to be honest.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, even Alfred shows up. Whoa, Alfred! He
He looks like he could be Batman.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, why are you not an older person? And why do you have hair? Like, it looks like he never lost his hair. That's so weird. That's just how good Batman. Like I know who works this. I know who works this day at this time, at this month. I know who works at that time. The amount of
Like an angry
knowledge Batman,
supervisor.
yeah, the amount of knowledge, Batman has in his mind. It's insane. But yeah, come on, we got to talk about Alfred. What the hell were they thinking with that design?
Yeah, with the
I
change design.
Yeah, I do not like that at all. Like I'm even fine. I'm even fine with Jeremy Irons' design, and when I mean his look in art and
In design.
Batman vs Superman.
Uh, what can never be?
What do you mean it can never be?
Well, I mean, they're not coming back.
Oh no! I'm just saying that I liked Jeremy Renner as Alfred
Irons.
in that role, and if they don't bring him back or they just never continue it, I'm fine with that too. Because because we talked about it before that we both agree that our favorite interpretation of Alfred is is the old butler friend who is still the father figure, but he can't protect himself, and where like if Alfred feels that he's even if he feels that he's in danger at all, and if he were to tell Bruce when he's out of costume or when he's Batman, he will drop everything just to go check on Alfred, because Alfred is the most important thing to him in his life.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting Indiana Jones flashbacks.
That thanks to that movie that's why shots like this were thought of, because that's where the whole thing originated from.
I was thinking more Kingdom of the Crystal Skull out of all of them.
Assume that's an Easter egg right there.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was a Dark Knight clown mask that she threw out. Was I right, or was I seeing
that's
things?
the one.
Okay.
The one from the beginning of the movie.
Okay. Like Joker's mask, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, those are fun C and D list.
Yeah.
Like, funny thing is the moth guy and the Zeus guy, they show up in the Batman animated show, the one that we grew up watching.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that episode? Those two episodes, or no?
No. I remember the show, but I don't remember those two episodes.
Yeah, because I think the Zeus one was in the season where Batgirl was introduced, so the third season.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like a spaceship. He has a ship over Gotham, and where he says, "I am the Almighty Zeus, and I have plans for Gotham City." And then for the Moth one, he shows up in the last season, and he's just a guy. He's just some guy that says, "I am Killer Moth, and I am here to help you, Penguin," because it's the episode where Penguin is trying to get a team together to take on Batman. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the people that showed up are like C and B list villains. Mm-hmm. And then Killer Moth, they're stealing a mutation tank, and then Killer Moth after getting the tank, because he got exposed to it so much, he actually mutated into a giant killer moth.
I can remember that now.
Yeah. And the reason Penguin gets the idea is because he's in a movie theater watching a movie.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I remember in the games, I was so disappointed. Zeus never came out in it.
In the Arkham games, you wanted him to be
At
a
least
thing,
yeah, like a small
schizophrenic like mini boss.
like a mini no like a, yeah like a mini boss. Because I always thought the artwork they showed it him in Arkham Asylum, and then like Arkham City had like a
Uh-huh.
nightclub. I thought it was so. I thought they did a really good job, like kind of presenting the villain, and then he never showed up. I was just like, wouldn't it be so cool
Mm.
if like you
Oh,
found him?
to be fair, him and more specifically Black Mask before he was used
Mm-hmm.
in Origins, but then like didn't his role in Origins like overall be nothing?
Who's
Black Mask.
Yeah, he was in it.
No,
Like,
he was in it,
it,
but I'm just saying if like his, I know the whole thing. The main thing was Black Mask put a bounty on Batman, and so all these assassins are in there to stop, or kill Batman. But then for the rest of the game, does Black Mask take a back seat to everything?
yeah, he's just the kind of jumping off point.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying the exact same thing.
Also, now I'm just thinking of the actor who plays Riddler in Gotham, the show. I'm just thinking like,
Hmm.
damn, he's so good in that role.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah, I love him. Like he looks like a live action interpretation of Riddler, and then I know how he starts, and then at some point when his friendship slash, I guess, romantic stuff
Hmm.
or fun or bromance that he has with Penguin. Like I saw the start of that. I'm like, oh damn, this is so much fun. And does the relationship get better since you've seen much more than I have?
Hmm.
No, like how's the relationship? Does it get much better or?
I stopped watching around. How many seasons does it have?
I think 5.
I think I stopped around season 3, picked up again on season 4, not all episodes, and then I saw some of the last season. And I did like the relationship because I thought there's even like hints of like romance.
Yeah, romance, and
Yeah,
I love
and
that
I,
idea.
yeah, and I always did like the relationship and how even they how can I say it? Like how they part.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought that and both the actors are great.
Wait, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot them. Ever since I watched the first episode of the show, my first one out of everybody was my favorite one was Penguin and that actor.
Mm.
Because oh man, it it's just amazing. And then once Riddler stuff was explored more, I'm just like, yeah, Riddler and Penguin are the main things keeping me around for the show. And I then years later, I remember seeing an image of, I think it's Jeremiah or Jeremy, the guy, quote unquote Joker. I remember seeing the screenshot of him with like with a skin mask, and then he's with Bruce Wayne, but it looks like they're helping each other. I saw that image. I'm like, that is pretty cool. I don't know what's happening, but just seeing them both together, but they're not fighting. It looks like they're working together. I'm like, that's a really fun and different idea. I want to see more of that. But I guess from what I think I stopped at season 3 also. I just stopped watching. Just like, I just stopped. Even though there was some stuff I really liked.
Yeah, I think I missed like an episode here and there, and then I'm just like, there's no point. I lost track. But I did like how it just kind of like uh just like out of the blue, like they would do stuff.
Like something different.
Yeah, like I didn't hate like Bruce Wayne being like a teen kid. I'm like, fuck it, why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's essentially like if Bruce Wayne started off as a sidekick.
Hmm.
I didn't hate it. I
Oh, plus, I even remember thinking this, because of how they already set up the relationship between Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne, and
Mm-hmm.
Bruce, and we're like they at first they don't like each other, but you can easily tell that Bruce actually like likes
Mm-hmm.
Selena Kyle, and then but then like their whole relationship gets rocky, but then I
Mm-hmm.
personally would have loved if um I personally would love the idea of them actually like by the end being in an actual relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and then somehow both of them becoming Batman and Catwoman, but them working to get but them like helping each other, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You get how I'm trying to.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like
I don't.
would you would you not like that, or
No, I did. I like the relation between the two.
no? But what do you think about that idea of like if for the Gotham story specifically, like they Batman and Batwoman, like they're actually no, Bruce and Selena Kyle are actually become boyfriend and girlfriend, and they are together in the Gotham world,
Mm-hmm.
and they end up being like a team together later on. If
Mm-hmm.
that make it's just super vague, but just that idea, I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so I don't know why it's so hard for me to exactly say what I'm talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, I get you. I would have to see how the show goes though, because I kind of forgot
Hmm.
how it
I
goes.
am from this conversation. I am getting curious now of just finishing the show. I'm a little bit curious,
Yeah,
and I'm sure it's on
they had some long
Netflix.
seasons though. They
I'm sorry.
had some long seasons. It's like 20
Oh
plus
yeah.
episodes. That's another reason why I also stopped too, because I'm just like, is this season still going on?
Oh yeah. Gotham is not a show that should have 20 episode seasons. Oh no, that would make things so
No.
much worse. I thought I think the first few seasons it was like here's 14 episodes or something like that, right?
I don't remember.
I could have sworn it was short, but since you say that there's actually seasons of 20 plus episodes, I'm like, okay, that's not a good sign at all.
Mm. That's another reason why I stopped watching it, because it was just like, what are we building up to here?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I was just like, oh, like I'm gonna stop watching it. It was just more like I didn't pay as much attention.
Mm-hmm.
Who dies again?
I'm sorry.
Who dies again?
Who dies again?
Yeah, who dies?
Uh, well, I don't want to spoil it just for people who if they haven't seen it. You just know someone dies here.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Okay. What the
Oh,
delivery or what?
I just always find that when a character says that more cops. Yeah, you broke into prison. What do you expect? Less cops?
And specifically one of the most important prisons in the whole U.S.
Yeah.
You don't need to wiggle. Like he said it. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he somehow turned it on without using any fingers.
Yeah.
He's his mind. He gained new powers after being in the asylum for a while.
Yeah. Look how he's the only one that gets something to buy. Oh no. Oh, when the fuck did that happen?
We're staying quiet. We're staying quiet during this.
Think any of them orgasmed?
Oh, Harley Quinn for sure. That's not a question.
I really like that outfit he had in the games.
Hmm. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just orgasmed. Nobody
Does that
screws
kill
the
everybody?
wall. Riddler has no problem waiting to see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, they were able to show his brain chunks. Oh wait, I like this dialogue. um, I was saying, so they could show Killer Shark or whatever his name is. They could see we could see Sharkman's head explode in pieces, but we can't see the Russian guy's head explode in pieces.
Yeah.
Also, I love the Riddler just knows.
Yeah. That shadow looks so cartoony.
Yeah. There was something I wanted to say. Oh, but
I
I
like how
guess
he
Black.
had his hand ready at the switch of the dial.
Mhm. Flossing their brain. I like that line.
How the fuck do you hide those ears?
Hey, you know Batman has backups for backups.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't mind, but Joker saying curse words, I feel like he's above that. Like to me, he's much more creative than just cursing. Is it odd to believe that?
I don't mind it.
Also, Batman's Batman's boomerangs, Batman's batarangs, they are straight up out of the game. Also,
Shooting at
he's
the
shooting his
corpse.
body. Also, the Batclaw is the same. Also,
Oh shit! I didn't realize that.
yeah, I didn't either until right now. What do you say?
Yahtzee.
Okay. And Joker has super speed now. People don't know or love to forget the real relationship that Joker has with Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Wait, does it make you laugh sometimes or smile whenever you see like people saying like, oh, like the romance I want is, or the romance I want, or the romance that as my favorite is between Joker and Harley. Does it make you laugh?
You know what? To be honest, I
Just
never saw
when
that.
people say that.
I always thought that was an internet thing, but no, I never like witnessed that in person. Or
Hmm.
God, he's so boring to look at. Look at his face.
Mm-hmm. They try to make Deadshot like they try to give him a presence, and
Hmm.
try to make him look a badass, but not really. Wait, I love this. Like I like that, but also like I was saying, yeah, they try to make Deadshot be like oh Deadshot, like he's badass, but no, not really. Especially with his design.
Okay, so technically, this movie is a sequel to Arkham Origins.
Okay, technically speaking.
Yeah, that's one of the fun facts.
I like, I like he just hit it with the stick of the mallet. That upward, that tilt shot, and made him seem like he was a little bit sick from Arkham City, sick Joker. But what else fun facts you got?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Also, meanwhile, Captain Boomerang,
Oh,
he
I
looks
don't know if
straight
you
up.
could hear.
He look. Oh what?
The music playing in the bar above the Iceberg Lounge
Uh huh.
while the team is outfitting. Uh, when we saw earlier in the movie, it's a remix of the Batman Beyond theme.
Oh what? Oh wow. I gotta I gotta play that scene again after once we're done.
Mhm. And that's it for fun facts, really.
I could have sworn he was gonna say cancer, terminal cancer. Or oh yeah. Here's the. Oh, I like this. All the Arkham villains.
Yep. I like how they left
Oh, Scarecrow.
Scarecrow with his
Yeah,
outfit on.
yeah. Like the Arkham Asylum Scarecrow. Wait, is it gonna be her outfit? Let's see.
Yeah, that's her outfit.
Okay, no. I was gonna say if we're gonna keep that outfit. I think. Oh, she looks good. But then again, they made sure to put the effort in all the females in this movie. Also, when was the first time you ever saw Killer Frost?
I have no idea. I guess it'd be with this movie.
Not even Injustice.
Nope. I never played it. Oh, that's a lie. I got the at the beginning when
Yeah, the tutorial.
they yeah, I couldn't do a bounce castle, so I uninstalled the game and I gave it back.
Mm. Oh, and there's what's his name?
Gordon?
Yeah, Gordon.
They're fast for inmates.
Oh yeah. Then they gave him his needle fingers. Also, it doesn't make sense though that while he was locked up, he had his costume on as well as his weapons. Doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
but it's just fan service. For her,
Yeah, that guy
for
moaned.
her. No, that was Poison Ivy.
No, but the dude moaned too.
Um. Oh wait, what? That his head should have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah. They didn't need to do that to Harvey Dent.
she dead.
I think that's what they're trying to say, but she shouldn't be dead. Ow, no, ow, my arm, that hurt.
It's that easy.
But to be fair, they should have the helicopter ready just in case if something were to go wrong. But there should have
That's
been
true.
someone. There should have been someone in the helicopter.
It always throws me for a loop when Bane speaks Spanish.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Like when I played Arkham Asylum, and then he just says a couple words in Spanish. I'm like, all right. Like I forget that sometimes the characters like
Mexican.
yeah, or Hispanic, Latino, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, or Hispanic descent.
Uh, in the Batman the animated series, does he speak in Spanish?
Oh, I don't know. I never saw the animated series. I just
You
saw
never saw
the
the animated
Batman
series?
show, and in that one, I think he was a mercenary because
That's the
in
one where
that version,
he has red skin, right?
no, yeah, red skin, but also
Yeah.
before he transforms, they made him into like an actual a person who knows martial arts, like actual fighting.
Mm. Yeah.
But then when he becomes juiced up
Bane.
somehow he becomes less of a fighter.
Uh huh. I mean,
The
that makes sense.
Batwing.
We're all bulky. Yeah.
If he brings out the if he brings the Batmobile, you're gone for this movie, right?
Like imagine like Tom Hardy in Dark Knight Rises just speaking Spanish.
Ugh, I don't like that.
I'm just imagining that in my head, and I'm just because I honestly do forget. Like anytime he comes out in a movie or something that he comes out, I'm like, oh yeah, like I forget he's like Hispanic sometimes.
Hmm.
So I think in Origins too, he speaks in Spanish, but I don't remember
And what?
in Origins.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that because the way she got that the steering stick for the helicopter,
Mm-hmm.
it just gave me an image of a sexual innuendo. She yells, "Batman, save us!" I thought that was a Freedom Tower for a second. Animation. Uh.
I shit you not. I thought Batman was gonna go through the building.
And what, like, go through it? Like, he's transparent?
Yeah, I swear to God.
That makes no sense, but it's supposed to be comedy. Also, since the movie's gonna be over like probably in 5 minutes, um, do you have your thoughts already on the movie,
Uh, fuck, I
or if
do
not,
not remember how this ends.
do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you mine?
You can tell me yours.
Okay, the movie does go by fast. The movie does go by, which is a good plus.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried it was gonna take longer than it was gonna outstay its welcome. Um,
Oh, SCU. So,
that's funny. I was saying, I just think it's if you were to see this for the first time, you would think it's like, oh, yeah, this is fun or like very fun,
mm-hmm.
but then after rewatching it now for the third time, we're like, it's fine. Like it's nowhere at all special or as good as the high caliber animated movies that we mentioned so many times before.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes in one of those. It's fine for me. Like nothing really outstanding in
Mm-hmm.
story or animation nothing pops
Mm-hmm.
out like, oh yeah. Just okay. I like that they had a lot of things that were Easter eggs from the games. So because like, oh yeah, I like that they actually put the effort to make it to make it seem like to actually make it seem like it's in the Arkham world. I like that.
Right.
Yeah, Joker just carries a random hook chain on him. Yeah, and that's basically all I got. Not really something to write home about. You?
I don't know. Out of the DC movies we've seen, it's probably one of the ones I've enjoyed more.
All right.
It kind of gives me the feeling like the first time I saw it that it's just a kind of a popcorn movie. You enjoy it to kill an afternoon and then you don't think about it after. Because I know I saw this movie before, but what I was thinking is a completely different movie.
You remember a different movie in where now
Yeah.
it's better?
Because it had the same characters, but it was a different movie,
Okay.
different animated movie. I thought it was this one, but it's not. And I'll tell you after what I thought it was, so not to spoil things.
He just puts him right in the face. And they're trying to make Deadshot more of a badass because like he's getting stabbed over and over again. He's going 1-on-1 with Joker, but he has no stain presence. Or how about this? He's no Will Smith.
Not even
Well,
that.
how about the better interpretation of Deadshot was in the Suicide Squad movie? I'll give
Not
the
even
live
in
action
that
movie
movie.
that.
I won't even give it that.
What you think this Deadshot is better than?
No. No, I don't think. The only one that I like is the one I told you from Gotham Knight.
No,
And
but
even
I'm
then,
saying
it's like only for a
No, I'm
short
saying-
amount. Like, but no, like out of these two, I don't really prefer either.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. And apparently, I think Joker died.
God, I really hope they bring your,
Her back.
yeah,
If you're talking about the live action movie, yeah, like she is in.
because she's a great character. I've never seen anyone stand up to Batman as much as she does.
And in many cases she's on par with him.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn
fuck
shame.
you, Batman.
God, look at the chin on him.
Yeah. Also, that's Kevin Conroy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's actually Kevin Conroy.
Okay. Okay, so he's alive. Yeah, and in a way, Amanda Waller gets the win in this because she's never exposed, and Batman never did anything about it.
Mm-hmm. And then Batman comes back into the room like, "Oh shit, there's been a murder."
He says that. Oh shit, there's been a murder. So over. All right, yeah, Kevin Conroy. Is he your Batman?
Yeah, Neil McDonough. Yeah.
Okay, he's your Batman. Mine too. I forgot. Is your Joker Heath Ledger or is it Mark Hamill? I'm curious about that.
I can't choose one or the other, to be honest.
So are they tied?
Yeah.
Okay,
Again, for Hamill, he has the animated series, he has the games.
And I think he has much more of the range.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't really pick one over the other.
Also, I would say Troy Baker to me is easily my second. Oh, John DiMaggio was Killer Croc.
Yeah, I'll be down.
That's a fun thing. Also, because yesterday I saw a YouTube clip or video of him judging other people's voices of his. So of course the first one up was Bender, and I just really enjoyed how he was giving the backstory of where he got the voice for Bender. We're like, okay, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Sorry, you were saying you said you were gonna say something when the movie ended. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna tell you, I confused this one to another movie, but if I tell you what it's about, it's gonna spoil it. So I'd rather wait to the end or after.
Is it a good movie?
Yeah, or I thought it was.
Okay, should you then not tell me what happens and just tell me the name of the movie and odds are I'll just watch it. I have the time.
I don't know. I don't remember it.
Okay, and try to.
I don't remember the title. I just remember what happens in it.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've seen it, so I don't know if I can tell you.
Okay, but odds are, yeah, I haven't seen it. Cause my filmography for movies overall is much shorter than yours.
I think we're both equal at this point.
Oh, also, I was seeing some random stuff yesterday, and apparently there was an episode of Superman the animated series, and where Batman is around for I think an episode, and he is hitting on and goes on several dates with Lois Lane, and Luthor is working with Joker, and it's all in the style of specifically the Superman animated series.
That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. And there's some really fun dialogue with Lois Lane and Bruce, and I'm saying, and like in that one we mainly see more of Bruce than Batman, and we see Bruce interacting with Lois Lane, like him actually being flirty with her, and they actually like do some good animations on him to make him look like that Playboy that I was talking about earlier. And then you see Clark in the background is just like, you son, there's Bruce Wayne. It's funny. Yeah, so that was Batman: Assault on Arkham. To me, it was fine. Probably won't watch again unless someone says, "Hey, I want to watch this." I'm like, "Sure, but can I talk over it?"
It's fun to kill an afternoon with, and to kind of like remember the games. Like, oh hey, I remember that.
and it could give people it could just have people think, you know what, I want to play Arkham Knight for like an hour. I mean, I want to play one of the Arkham games for an hour.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And any final things for you?
Man, Arkham Knight really disappointed.
To some people, but not me. I have to reiterate that. I just have to reiterate that every time. Thank you all for listening. Hopefully you had a good time, both watching the movie and hearing us, or if not both, hopefully one or the other was a better time for you. And continue to be safe, and you hear us next time. Goodbye.